Oh my God. Dude, look at this tweet. If my hand gets any blacker, I'm not going to let it vote. Oh, dude, that is fucking harsh, bro. Just so you know, to put this in context, this is from 3 months ago. And they were talking about Biden because of Jake Tapper's book. Remember when Tapper came out with the book and was like Biden, and they were like, oh, this is Watergate. But the reason we're watching it now is because now that Trump has this big health crisis, I thought it would be really interesting to look and see how adamant they were about the president being sick and how important it is for the press to be making sure the president is okay and making sure we know all about the president's medical issues. Because now Donald Trump is clearly sick. He's clearly messed up. And the irony is we're showing these people for the frauds that they are, because obviously this is just more of their partisan bullshit.
Where were you exactly? Can you please explain why you didn't lead your show every single night with the topic of Joe Biden's cognitive decline and potential elder abuse? And oh, by the way, Joe Biden has a terminal illness.
Oh, okay. So every night the show should be about the president looking ill, appearing sick, having an illness. How many shows has Benny had about Trump's hands or his sweeping leg or the thankles, right? The swollen ankles. How many? How many we had there, Benny? Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how adamant this was 3 months ago, guys? 3 months ago, Benny was like, my God, if we have a sick president, it needs to be the focus. Yeah, watch this. Here we go.
This is something that nobody wishes on anyone. Nobody is celebrating this at all. However, it's the biggest political bombshell story in modern American history that the president has had prostate cancer, terminal prostate cancer, Mets to the bone. Awful. Nobody wishes that on anyone, but it happened, and not a single journalist at CNN was able to uncover that story. Nobody even asked a question.
Hold on. Nobody asked a question. Benny, are you listening there, buddy? Benny. Dude, look at that. That's hilarious. Dude, Benny. What? Look at this, dude. Holy shit, that guy looks like a cadaver. Dude, did you see the one that was like Weekend at Bernie's? Hold on, you got to see this one, dude. Oh, look at that. Uh-oh. Dude, isn't that funny? Oh, shit. Dude, that's Trump 2028 right Dude. Oh, fuck. So Benny, though, is clearly very concerned about, wow, Trump. Dude, those aren't normal looking ankles. Benny is going to lead every show with the ankles. Right? Right, Benny? I mean, this is a big deal, guys. Watch Benny in action.
Well, my one question for you, Benny, it was a great rant, by the way. My one question to you before I move to the others is, if it had been Donald Trump in the same position, would you have been honest? Be honest now. Would you have been leading the charge in the way you've just described?
Yes. The answer is absolutely yes. Because
oh, really, Benny? Dude, I'm going to clip that. And I am going to drop that. Benny, he said yes. You can see this, guys? You see how there is not a single mention about Trump's health. We're not going to see one fucking post about Donald Trump's hand or Donald Trump's health. We know that Benny is a fucking liar. Isn't that funny, though?
Do you believe that Donald Trump has problems with his energy levels? Answer that question.
No,
okay.
I'm not suggesting for a moment. No, I'm not suggesting that. I'm simply saying that
I'm telling you as a...
No, I'm simply saying if it was
as a matter of morality. As a matter of morality, if President Trump was falling... If President Trump was falling on his face... Totally.
If President Trump was falling on his face... Hold on. If President Trump was falling on his face. Dude, he falls. He walks the wrong direction. He has to be shown which table he's at. He answers the wrong questions. He can't speak right. He falls asleep. He looks like his catheter is stuck with fucking like bubble yum. You know what I'm saying? He looks disheveled. The last press conference he did, he looked like death warmed over, bro. Like, come on, man. Dude, Benny.
If President Trump was falling on his face and couldn't stand and couldn't speak and was slurring his words and was calling a lid at 1 p.m., that's why I asked you about Trump's energy. You know, I'm turning 39 tomorrow. Donald Trump has probably 4 or 5x the amount of energy that I have. He's twice my age. I don't know how he does it. But if this was happening to President Trump as a patriot, as a moral person, you know, you have to, so step back and remove politics from it, Piers. As a moral person, do you think someone should be treated and abused the way that Joe Biden's been abused?
No, I don't. I'm actually staggered.
We could talk about the risk averseness of the Democratic Party and all of the flaws, but I don't know if this is the conversation we're about to have. I think when you have Lindy Lee on a panel with Benny Johnson and Jillian Michaels, it's going to be more of like a masturbatory partisan fest. And I really liked your question aimed at Benny. I think that was a good one. And you weren't trying to say that Trump has cognitive decline. You were asking if he would stay ideologically consistent when the admin is lying.
Right.
I guess the question to Benny is, do you think the 2020 election was stolen, or did Trump lie about that? Like, would you lead the charge and say that he lied about that?
It was absolutely rigged and stolen, yeah.
I actually agree too.
I don't want to whataboutism.
The Hunter Biden laptop story.
Dude, you buried the Hunter Biden laptop story? Dude, you know what's so funny? She says you guys buried the Hunter Biden laptop story, but she literally supported and fundraised for Joe Biden all the way through 2024 and Kamala Harris. This woman, she didn't give a shit about the laptop. She raised millions of dollars for Joe Biden. She was there at the debate saying that he was remembering small details about her family. He was so alert even after the debate. And she raised millions for Kamala Harris. And now she's like, you guys buried the Hunter Biden laptop story, and that rigged the election. Dude, look at him. Look at Benny. Dude, look at these idiots. Oh my God, dude.
The central argument is this, is that throughout for almost all of the Biden presidency, there was a massive con going on with the American people, that there was a cover-up perpetrated right from the top by him, by his wife, by his family, by his White House staff, by leading Democrats, by donors who must have known, by celebrities who knew, by former presidents who must have known. The whole load of them were in this together to stop the American people from knowing that Joe Biden was in serious cognitive decline.
Okay, so what's going on with Trump? What's going on with Trump and his advisors? Like, for example, the executive order he just signed about flags. He says 1 year in jail, no early out. You know that executive order, there's no punishment in there if you get arrested burning a flag because the executive order is not a law. There's no punishment in there. Trump doesn't even know what's in the executive orders he signs. He sits at a desk and somebody comes in and tells him, oh, is that nuclear? Oh, is that about sports? Oh, yeah. Oh, burning the flag, you're in jail? Oh, yeah. Oh, did Melania touch my pee-pee? Oh, no. Okay, I'm not signing this one. Oh, Epstein files? Oh, right? Dude, he has no fucking clue what's in the shit he's signing. He's got the thankles, bro. Look at this. You're telling me that this guy ain't fucking... Dude, what happened to his eyebrows, bro? Dude, Jesus Christ, dude. He looks like fucking Leatherface, dude. Dude, this is crazy. The hat. Dude, Trump was right about everything. Jesus. What a fucking dick bag. You know what I'm saying? What a dick bag, bro. I'm not even sure if he's alive, dude. Look at this shit. Oh my God, dude, what the fuck is going on, bro? Look at how swollen his hand is. I haven't seen a hand this swollen, bro, since like this is the hand of somebody who is in late stage alcoholism. Somebody who's like one step away from the DTs. Okay, this is like alcoholics who have been over drinking for like 25 years have hands that are puffy like that. Trump doesn't drink, bro. Dude, Trump is like a swollen, edemaed freak of nature, boss. Look at that shit. That ain't normal, guys. That ain't normal. Dude, what is going on with his legs, dude? Look at him, bro. Dude, shit is outrageous. Oh my God. Dude, look at this tweet. If my hand gets any blacker, I'm not going to let it vote. Oh, dude, that is fucking harsh, bro.
I will not sit here and deny that Biden is old. I will not sit here and deny that Biden is old, but the framing that you guys are using
being old isn't the problem.
Way
Being
beyond
senile
that.
is a problem.
He was
See, it's funny because Lindy Lee said being old isn't a problem. Being senile is the problem. But you ready? This is Lindy Lee, June 27th, 2024, the night of the debate. Now, the night of the debate, guys, we knew that Biden was fucked up, right? I knew it. The night of the debate, I was like, oh shit, he really is fucked up. He's really like lost it. I thought he was going to come out like the State of the Union, and he did not. But look at what Lindy Lee said. She took a picture with Biden that night. She said, I was with President Biden a few minutes after the debate tonight. Here we are at his watch party, she says. Okay, he was amazing and kind, as he always is, remembering tiny details about me and my family, she said. That's not saying Biden's senile. That's actually saying Biden was very mentally sharp even after the debate, right? I don't care what the pundits say about this great man. I will always be Team Biden, she says. Dude, remembering tiny details about me and my family. Oh, really, Lindy? Wait, what was that you had to say about Biden, Lindy?
No.
Like
I will not sit here and
overviews.
deny
It's
that Biden
incredible.
is old. I will not sit here and deny that Biden is old. But the framing that you
Being
guys are
old
using
isn't the
is
problem.
way
Being
beyond that.
senile is a problem.
Oh,
He was not senile. He was not senile at all. Here's the thing.
You don't think
guys,
he's senile? You don't think calling on a
Biden-
dead congressman is alarming?
look at that. Look at that. Oh, Lindy, remembering tiny details about me and my family. You see what a fraud she is? You see what a fucking fraud this woman is? Dude, she is a fraud. Oh, dude, like so impeachable, right? So impeachable, boss. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.